Hi everyone, Sarah here with Dottie. Well, Dottie and I have been thinking all morning about what we have been learning in our videos. Well, we have been looking at the wonderful creation that God has made. We've thought about how God made the sky, how God made the birds. We've thought about how God made the trees and the plants and the flowers. We've thought about how God made all the animals, the insects, the wild animals, all our lovely pets. And last week we learnt about how God made us. He made you and He made me. Isn't it amazing? Well, our new series is all about thanking God for the things that He's made and thanking God for us. And this week we are going to look at how God made our hands and thanking God for our hands. I wonder, how do you use your hands? Well, our friends at Christchurch have been filming videos of what they do with their hands and why we should say thank you to God for our hands. Let's have a look.
What beautiful hands Rosie's got. God made them.
And with my hands, I'm going to plant some petunias. So first of all, I've got to dig a hole, which is quite hard work with my hands. So God made hands that are strong so that we can dig. He made hands that can hold. And I'm just going to get a little petunia out of here. And I'm going to plant it in my hole. And I'm going to pat it down with my hands. And then I'm going to lift my watering can and water that poor little plant because it's very, very dry. So isn't God amazing? He made us hands that can lift and hold and pat and dig. God is amazing. Hello.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. No one can know just how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. No one can know just how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away.
I use my hands to go on my phone.
I use my hands to play Xbox.
I use my hands to do magic.
Perfect. Good girl.
Hello everyone, I can use my hands to play the piano. Do you know this song? My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that He cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that He cannot do. The mountains are His, the rivers are His, the stars are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that
craft is all about our hands. So we're going to use our hands to create a handprint. Now you might like to have some paint and put your hand in to the paint and make your handprint. But Ada's not massively keen on having her hand in paint. But one thing she likes to do is have her hand drawn round. So you could decorate your paper first and colour it in like Ada's doing, or you could draw around your hand first and then colour it in. Ada, would you like me to draw around your hand? Yes. Okay, can I have the pen? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to draw around our hand. So Ada really likes having her hand drawn around, so we're going to use this to make our handprint. Oh. Once you've done your handprint, you might like to cut it out. Once you have cut out your hand shape, you could colour it in, decorate it however you would like to. Obviously, if you've done it by paint, you won't need to do this because it will already have the beautiful colours on, unless you want to draw on it or do something different. That's your choice. You might want to do 2 handprints so that you've got both, so that you can do this other craft that I've seen. A nice craft that I have seen before is where you attach the 2 hands together with some string or some ribbon or some rope, and it is the length of a hug that you can give to somebody that at the minute you can't see, so maybe your grandparents, so that you can give them a hug using your hands. Don't forget to write "Thank you God for our hands" on your craft. There's also a couple of other ideas for your craft, and they are attached to the description, and there's a couple of game activities that you might like to play to do with your hands.